Good afternoon, online learners. Today is January 18th, 2021. Welcome, third grade, fourth grade, and fifth grade. And the reason why I say it like that today is this is one video for all three classes. We are all learning the same thing this week. Now, each grade, I ask you a little bit more information. I ask for more information. So third grade, this is your first time doing this Science Careers Project. And we try to do this twice a year if we can. Once in the winter and then once when we're almost done with school. This year, the Science Careers program is on Google Classroom. Now there's two things that you have to do this week. Where it says lesson plans and study guide, that's where your project is. There is no test this week and there's no study guide. But if you go on that topic on Google Classroom, you'll see a form that you fill out based on science careers. And there's a website that it tells you about called sciencebuddies.org. That is a really good website to complete this project. Now you can choose any website you want, or you can interview a friend or family member that works in the science field. And you can ask them the same questions that's on that form. You do not have to use a website. In the past, when we've done this in grades 3, 4, and 5, some people will, hold your questions till the end. Some people will, hi Ms. Feathers.
Who do you have absent?
We have Jimmy Zuko, and then we have two online present learners, Addison and Jake.
Jimmy, Addison, Jake. I just need to know who's stuff to look for.
Okay. All right, so online learners, please excuse that brief interruption, but the two places you look for your assignments this week are weekly journals and then weekly lesson plan and study guide. Hi, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, wonderful. Who are you looking for?
Can I take Ethan? But I have a meeting at 1:30, so it'll be a little short, so I'll send him back.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Ethan, we'll see you later, buddy. They're laughing because I'm making a video.
I'm sorry.
That's okay, that's okay. That's okay. It's not even actually that funny, but
Okay.
all right. So we are back again, online learners, and sorry for the second interruption, but that's part of what we do these days. People come and go, and questions are asked. So this week, I want you to go on sciencebuddies.org, and for journals, I want you to list 3 jobs. This is what you do on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So list 3 jobs on Tuesday, 3 jobs on Wednesday, 3 jobs on Thursday. And then for each one of them, you have to tell me what this person does. So if your first job on Tuesday is a veterinarian, I want you to say, this person helps doctors. And that's a science job, being a veterinarian. You'll be surprised what we consider science jobs. And you'll see a lot of stuff on sciencebuddies.org. So many careers. Okay? So your job is, first of all, to list at least 3 jobs a day for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Tell me what they are. And that's it. That's a journal entry. Now the actual form, you're going to pick one of them and you're going to answer the questions on weekly lesson plans and study guide. That's where that form is. And for third grade, I ask you to answer 2 questions. How do they work together? And I forget there's another terminology. It's collaboration, and if you look on the form, it'll tell you. In fourth grade, I ask you for 3 things to list that happen in this job. And in fifth grade, I ask you for 4 things to list. So there's no quiz this week, but you're going to get your journal entries based on listing jobs and what they do, and you will get your 10-point quiz total of points. You'll get those from weekly lesson plan and study guide. Okay? And guys, there's no right or wrong way. There's only one wrong way to do this, and that's to not do it. If you don't do it, I can't give you points. And I ask you for 4 sentences for 4 points in one area, 4 sentences for 4 points in another area. Then you get a point for listing the job, and there's another point for, I think you briefly described the job. Okay? you'll tell where it came from, or if you interviewed somebody. It's all on that form. You're answering questions this week. That's it. If you get done early on a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm going to see who wants to share what they learned.
Oh, okay.
Now, here's an example of somebody that gets a 7 out of 10 on this project. They didn't tell me the name of the career in science. They didn't tell me 4 sentences about what they do for a living. Oh, and then the other 4 sentences, would you want this job, why or why not? So you might research this and you might think, I want to be a scuba diver. And then you start reading about it and you realize scuba divers are not always in the Caribbean. Sometimes they're swimming around in very polluted or murky water or dangerous water. So it's not all like a vacation scuba diver. But my brother did that for a little bit when he was working with the police department. He worked on the scuba team and he got to go into the river and see what was there. Okay, and he enjoyed that. He always did training. They never had to use him actually for an actual mission because after 4 years he moved out of that position. Okay, but he really enjoyed training to be a scuba rescue diver. But you never know, guys. That's why I want you to explore these careers, because you'll be surprised what is considered science, and then you'll be surprised at what you have to do in that job. And you may be surprised that maybe someday you want to do that. Okay, just a quick review. No quiz this week. There are still 3 journal entries listing 3 jobs each day, and then briefly tell me about it. Just 1 sentence. And then by the end of the week, you have to have your form done, and we're going to try to present them in class. You may get them done early. So what do you do today? I just want you to go on sciencebuddies.org, www.sciencebuddies.org. I want you to go on there. You click on the menu in the upper left-hand toolbar, and then you look for an area that says Science Careers, and you'll see 5 different types of careers. Click on those, read about them. If you like watching videos, which I do, once you go to the menu and then you click on the science career, then you click on, it's called on the job. And when you click on that part that says on the job, you can find like 3, 4, or 5 minute videos to watch. But there's also a lot of reading to do. And one other thing I noticed, they update this website all the time. They put a simulator on the main page to simulate what it would be like if there's an outbreak like we're having with COVID. And you can read about it, and I believe you can plug in your own numbers and see what happens. That's kind of advanced, guys, but sciencebuddies.org is for kids. So if you have a natural curiosity about this, you might get past the fact that it's a little bit advanced, and you might try that simulator out. All right, remember to look for the 2 forms on Google Classroom, weekly lesson plan and study guide, and then the journals, just like we always do. And good luck with this. If you have online learners, if you have any questions, we are meeting, we call it Tuesdays at 3. So my homeroom is in physical education class, and I come back here at 3 o'clock. And for 15 minutes, we can have an online chat. Do you have any questions? Do you have any concerns? Or do you just want to tell me about your day, just so you have some interaction with your teacher? All right, grades 3, 4, and 5. We will see you tomorrow for another brief video. Goodbye.